To Lawrence. He was kind of a dick.
That's nice.
He would have thought it was funny.
How are you doing?
I keep trying to think over it all. Just doesn't make sense, you know?
He didn't tell you anything?
No, he didn't tell me anything.
What about you, James?
What?
Did he tell you what he was going through?
No. What?
Nothing, it's just you're kind of quiet over there.
We just buried someone I looked up to for the last 10 years, so excuse me if I'm not exactly chatty. And there's this.
What is that?
It's his journal.
He kept a journal.
I had no idea.
I found it in a drawer in his desk when we were cleaning out his office.
What does it say?
Dear Diary, today I'm gonna find out if I can fly. Too soon.
So what does it say?
I don't know. I didn't read it. I don't think we should.
Of course we should. What if there's some sort of explanation in there? I mean, don't you guys want to know why he offed himself?
Jesus, could you show an ounce of decency?
I know you guys were like college friends or something, but I've known him all his life. Clearly he wanted us to read it. He left it for us to find, right?
He didn't leave it, all right? I found it locked in a drawer.
Okay, so you were fine breaking open a drawer in his desk, but you don't
After
read
he
it?
died, the office manager got the keys.
All right, that makes sense.
So how do you know it's a journal? Well, I mean, if you didn't read it, how do you know it's not just some day plan?
I opened it.
Okay, so you read some of it?
I read enough to realize it was a journal, and then I stopped.
What did the part you read say?
It was just about work.
What about work?
I don't feel comfortable talking about this, all right? It's an invasion of his privacy.
He doesn't have any privacy now.
This is a glimpse inside the mind of a suffering man. Okay? It might have answers, right?
He's right. Lawrence didn't leave us a note.
Answers? What kind of answers are you looking for?
Answers as to why he left us.
What, you think chapter 3 is why I'm going to kill myself?
I mean, it's probably the last chapter, but yeah, maybe.
Was he seeing anyone? Doctor?
No, I mean, I don't know.
Was he on anything?
What do you mean, like drugs?
Medication.
I don't think so.
Don't you deserve to know?
Do you hear yourself?
What?
You want to know. You want to understand. You're making it about yourself. It's selfish.
Yeah, I'm selfish because my brother killed himself and I want to know, like, what happened? We all deserve to know what happened, especially Gina.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Look, she's right. I mean, I want to know what he was thinking. Don't you want to understand why this happened?
He was depressed, all right? He killed himself because he was depressed. And none of us even saw it.
Maybe this has some insight as to why it could help people.
Help people? What? How? You want to publish this or something?
Oh,
what do you
no.
think that accomplishes?
That is not a good idea. It's probably riddled with
That's
spelling
how
mistakes,
you want to remember your brother? His best friend,
grammatical
my mentor?
errors, Oxford
Will you
commas.
shut up!
Fuck up! Jesus.
What in here could possibly make it acceptable?
It's not acceptable. None of this is acceptable. But it could explain what he was thinking, what it is. This book has everything in his head that he wouldn't share with us, with me, with you. Don't you want to know what it was that was going through his head?
And
was
what
it
if
you
it was
missed?
your fault? Huh?
Fuck you!
Could you deal with that? Could you? I know I couldn't. All right? This isn't some mystery that he left us. These aren't clues. All right? This is his life. This was his life. What in here could possibly make it okay? What could be in here that you could read and suddenly say, oh, okay, I get it now, everything's fine? It's not going to get any better if we go diving through his personal thoughts.
Once we went into a CVS, and I yelled, "The floor is lava," and he jumped up onto a Hallmark rack, and the whole thing fell over. And the first card he picked up was Steve Urkel. And it said, "Did I do that?"
When I first met him, he was my RA. And I walked into his room, and I noticed this giant L of duct tape on the floor, and I asked him about it, and he was like, "Oh no, it was there when I moved in." And then about a week later, I heard a knock on my door, and I opened it, and I was looking at a complete sheet of duct tape. Periodically, he would just lay out strips of duct tape and just stick them onto people's doors.
When we were little, he used to always take my Barbies and my dolls and pop their heads off and like cut all their hair off. And one day I got so mad at him, I held him down and I took the razor and I shaved all of his hair off, really, really badly.
He used to leave peanut butter cups and hide them around the house. And if he knew I was having a bad day, he would text me with a different location for the peanut butter cup and always had a really nice note with it.
So what do we do with it?